Hello students, this is Advanced Phreseography section 5, 6 and 7. The topic is omission of consonants and syllables. Ready. I have received in other respects. In reply, we have received almost certain, just been, just received, last week, last month, last year, most probably, must be, next week, there must be, you must not be, very pleased indeed, in fact, in point of fact, telegraph office, worthwhile, in the manner, and in like manner, and in the same manner, and in the same manner as, in this manner, next month, this month, as far as possible, as much as possible, as soon as possible, as well as possible, as if it were possible, just possible, between them, foundation stone, one another, towards one another, industrial life. I hope you are satisfied, and the contrary cannot be considered, for consideration, fully considered, further consideration. I have concluded. In conclusion, into consideration, it is considered, it may be considered, little consideration, must be considered, necessary conclusion, necessary consequence, ought to be considered, satisfactory conclusion, shall be considered, shall be taken into consideration, should be considered. Some considerations, take or taken into consideration. That conclusion, unsatisfactory conclusion, we have concluded, were considered, which will be considered, which will be taken into consideration. Section 6. Omission of logograms. Ready. As a rule, at a loss, in a few days, in a great measure, in such a manner as, for a moment, to a great extent, about the matter, all over the world, all the circumstances, at the present day, at the present time, by the way, for the first time, I will consider the matter, in the first instance, in the first place, in the second place, in the third place, in the last place, in the next place, into the matter, notwithstanding the fact, on the contrary, on the one hand, on the subject, in the circumstances, what is the matter, as a matter of course, as a matter of fact, expression of opinion, in consequence of, in respect of, on the part of, out of place, short space of time. Do you mean to say, expect to receive, face to face, from first to last, having regard to, in reference to which, in relation to, in reply to, in respect to, it appears to me, it appears to have been, It seems to me, ought to have been, ought to have known, regret to say, regret to state, we shall be glad to hear, we shall be glad to know, with reference to, with reference to which, with regard to, with relation to, with respect to. Section 7. Omission of logograms again. Ready. Again and again, deeper and deeper, higher and higher, lower and lower, faster and faster, less and less, more and more, Mr. and Mrs., nearer and nearer, north and south, east and west, over and over again, over and above, here and there, quicker and quicker, rates and taxes, time and space, ways and means, side by side, bear in mind, borne in mind, all parts of the world, facts of the matter, facts of the case, for the purpose of, history of the world, out of the question, peculiar circumstances of the case, more or less, one or two, right or wrong, 6 or 7, sooner or later, 3 or 4, 2 or 3, up to the present time, in accordance with the matter, in connection with their. So these are the advanced phraseographies. Student, you must practice this once in a day. Take down the dictation of advanced phraseography, all sections 1 to 7, daily at least once. Good luck.